The video explores the complex theological concepts surrounding God's omnipotence, all-powerful nature, and omniscience, all-knowing nature, particularly in relation to his knowledge of the future. It delves into whether God can know every detail of the future, or if some aspects remain open and uncertain. Through a discussion on God's ability to influence outcomes, the video suggests that God's omnipotence may enable him to foresee certain results by ensuring they occur, intertwining his power and knowledge. Additionally, it presents different models of divine knowledge, including the idea that the future may consist of open possibilities rather than fixed events. The video also contrasts God's immediate, direct grasp of knowledge with the limited, mediated nature of human understanding, ultimately suggesting that God's continuous act of sustaining creation might inherently grant him a profound awareness of all existence. God's knowledge of the future. God may know parts of the future, though some aspects might remain open and unknown to him. God's all-knowing nature implies he understands all true facts, but may not necessarily know every detail of the future. Omnipotence as a key aspect. God's omnipotence, his all-powerful nature, allows him to bring about his decisions, making this a primary way he could know certain outcomes. Knowing he can make things happen allows him to foresee those outcomes without needing to know every detail of the future. Connection between omniscience and omnipotence. The text suggests omniscience, or being all-knowing, and omnipotence, being all-powerful, are intertwined. God's plans could fail if he were not omniscient. Some theologians argue these traits are linked, as it's hard to imagine omnipotence without omniscience. Different models of God's knowledge. One model proposes God could be omniscient without omnipotence, seeing everything without controlling it. Another model suggests he could lack foresight but still achieve his desired outcomes upon reaching the future moment. God's knowledge of possibilities. The future may consist only of possibilities, not predetermined realities. God knows every possible future outcome and can make decisions based on this space of possibilities. If he grants free will, certain future facts may remain unsettled. God is described as knowing all possibilities and permutations, an infinite complexity that reflects his transcendent nature. While God knows all possible outcomes, he may not know which one will occur until it becomes actualized. However, he can intervene in human choices to shape certain outcomes if needed. God's understanding is not like human knowledge, which relies on senses or concepts. God has a direct, immediate cognitive grasp of facts, unlike humans' mediated, fragmentary knowledge. Many theists believe God not only created the universe, but continually sustains it. This act of sustaining may provide him with an intimate knowledge of all creation, aligning his sustaining role with his omniscience. These points outline the text's exploration of the relationship between God's omnipotence, omniscience, the nature of the future, and his unique way of knowing.